watched a movie or read a book and you resonated so much with that character, mainly because of the energy that they were bringing to the pages or the screen? Well, here's the good news. You don't need a film crew or a dramatic soundtrack or a author to write your story to step into your main character era. You can do it all on your own. Hi, everyone, and welcome to Taking Up Space with Jordan. Every Wednesday, I drop a supplemental episode, a short and practical guide that ties back to the main podcast. Last week, we talked all about stepping into your main character energy. Main character energy isn't just a vibe. It's actually the actions, mindsets, and habits that help you start owning your story. So today, I'm giving you your starter kit. 5 tiny but powerful shifts that you can make to start embodying that main character energy right now. But before we jump in, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the podcast. It's the number one way to continue to support the work that I do. Also, if you've got an idea and you'd love me to explore it, slide into my DMs. I want to hear what you want to hear. All right, to jump right into it. The best part of your main character starter kit is that it is completely customizable and individualized and specific to you. I want you to think of your starter kit as the props and tools that you can swap in and out. So if you do hear something or it just doesn't resonate with you, skip it. It's your story. You get to choose how you want to tell it. So the first part of your starter kit is your wardrobe. This is how you present yourself. Now, I know that might sound intimidating, but don't tune out just yet. The truth is, there is power in how you show up for yourself. I'm not talking about dressing up so other people notice you. I'm talking about dressing so that you notice you. That little double take in the mirror, that's you reminding yourself that you're worthy of paying attention to. So here's your challenge. I want you to open your closet, dig into your makeup bag, and pull out the thing that you've been saving for someday. I want that bold lipstick that you bought on impulse to be worn. I want that dress that you thought was too much. I want you to wear it. That shirt you only wear when you know you're about to see your ex, wear it on a random Tuesday. Main characters don't wait for the perfect moment to look the part. They create the moment. Think of these dress-up choices as cues for your brain that it's showtime. Your wardrobe isn't just clothes. It's your costume department, and it's here to remind you that you are, in fact, the star of your story. The second part is building your montage soundtrack. Every main character has a soundtrack, and it's time to build yours. You can head to Spotify, Apple, or wherever you listen, and I want you to make a playlist that feels like your personal montage, your personal pump-up anthem. I want you to have that cinematic, motivational, empowering vibe. Songs that make you feel like you're leveling up your life. And if you're stuck, I actually have a ChatGPT prompt in the description to help you build one. It'll give you a mix of some of those glow-up anthems, those dreamy cinematic tracks, and just the everyday bops. Mine is very much tuned to be glittery, girly pop, but yours can be moody, indie, hip-hop, whatever fuels your main character vibe. This playlist becomes your second cue. The soundtrack that flips the switch in your brain to say, hey, I'm here, I'm on the rise, and this is my scene. And speaking of scenes, this is our third part of our starter kit. Now that you've got the outfit and the soundtrack, it's time to change the set. I want you to switch up your environment. This doesn't have to be dramatic. You don't have to move to Paris unless you want to, but it can be as simple as walking your dog on a new route, trying a different coffee shop, or even sitting in a new spot at your favorite restaurant. And here's why. Routines can trick us into this autopilot mode where we accidentally sideline ourselves in our own lives. Routines and habits are great, but sometimes we have to break the pattern, even in small ways, just to wake us up to the fact that we are directing, writing, and starring in our own story. So take the new route, try the new cafe, do something that reminds you today is not a rerun episode. It is brand new. And yes, I will say this. The whole damn play is, in fact, about you. The next part is the spotlight, stepping into being seen. Every main character eventually has to face the spotlight. That doesn't mean you need to give a TED Talk tomorrow, but it does mean finding just little ways to let yourself be seen. Share a win with your friends, speak up in a meeting, post a selfie that you actually love. Even saying hi to a stranger at a coffee shop, this counts. Every time you do, you're actually reminding yourself that you belong here and you deserve to be seen. Spotlight moments don't have to be these big flashy things. They're actually about showing up authentically and unapologetically. That was a big word for me to say. Each one reinforces the truth that your voice, your presence, and your story does in fact matter. The fifth part of this starter kit, and I'll be honest, you knew this was coming if you've been listening to the episodes previously, but hear me out. You need to start journaling. When you journal from the perspective of you being the main character. You're literally scripting your story. Try prompts like, what scene am I most proud of today? What plot twist did I navigate? What soundtrack would play under today's highlight reel? This practice is actually grounding you in the mindset that your experience, even the day to day, does matter. You're not just living your life, but you're archiving it, you're honoring it, and you're writing it down as the story it is from your own perspective. So that's your starter kit. Wardrobe, soundtrack, scene changes, spotlight moments, and journaling. These tiny shifts but powerful cues that remind you that you are not a side character in your own story. You are the lead. Remember, becoming the main character isn't about perfection. It's about presence. It's about showing up for yourself day after day, making choices that affirm my story matters. If you missed last week's episode on how to step into your main character energy and own your own story, definitely go back and check it out. I'll link it right here. And don't forget to hit that subscribe so you don't miss next week's episode, where we're actually going to be diving into the fun and the messy realities of chasing your dream life. Until then, step into the spotlight. Your story means something. Own it. Kisses.